those of you who are considering buying the Sony FX3, I got a few words. I am now filming on the Sony FX3. If you don't believe me, I can take out my iPhone and film the camera. And here we go, here we are. We have the matte box on and a Sennheiser MKE600. No lav this time. So this is also a test if the audio is reaching all the way through to the on-camera mic. Up till now I have been using the Sony A7 III for all my private and professional work, but I have now, it's probably considered more professional, but after I have been using it for quite a few weeks now, I see that the most important is that you have to know your gear and how it works. So I am still in my testing sequence here with this camera. I have never filmed in S-Log before because the Sony A7 III didn't do that well in S-Log. So my picture profile for that camera is still Cine 4, which is a bit contrasty and worse to color correct. But in this FX3 we have 10-bit color range, and it should be more easy, but still you have to know how to use your ND filter and settings in camera. Anyway. So I have already done a few bloopers with this, and I have crushed the blacks and burned out the highlights quite a bit. So it's not that easy if you don't know your camera. What's great with this one is that, like everyone else says, you have a flip out screen, but I don't like the flip out screen for everything I do. Now I can see myself, and that's okay. But the flip out is not that good for every for every situation. The files in this camera is much better than the A7 III, but it also takes up a lot of space. I thought that my computer shouldn't handle them, but if you are exporting your files or converting them to proxies before you start editing, that's no problem. That works very fine. More important is that the file takes up a lot more space on your hard drives, and that makes it a bit more pricey. So, like every time you're filming for clients, don't forget to get paid for not only doing the job filming and taking photos and stuff, but also you have storage space but you also have to manage a lot of storage space, which also is a big cost in driving a company. So as I said, I am still in the testing sequence of this camera, and I'm going to use it a lot forward in every occasion, and compare it to the Sony A7 III, and we will come back and tell you a little bit more what the pros and cons are. So take care.